everyone, it's Angela. Welcome back to my channel. Lovely to see you here with me again today. Just a little video today again, not on the Christmas theme. I thought I'd try something and work on something a little bit different, just to give me a little break and restore my Christmas mojo. But I wanted to just share with you this little folio that I made over the last couple of days. So it's a beautiful purple shade, well, full of purple shades, and lovely greens and neutrals. And this was a kit that the kit that I actually used was Chapter 1's Shabby Purple Florals, which is a beautiful kit, and I've had it for a few weeks now, but I was waiting for the right opportunity to find something to use it for. So I've put together this little folio. All right, so let's just start at the beginning. The cover is very pretty. It is one of the pages from the kit, and the kit has beautiful florals all over in the purples. There's lovely butterflies, lovely neutral tones. So I haven't done anything much to the cover other than keep it as it is. I've just put two of my Tim Holtz die cuts on the front, one in purple, lovely lavender tone, and a lovely soft green. And then I've used some of my Perrin yarns, sari silk, which I had. I think this one's called Blackcurrant, that I had. And then I took it upon myself to make a little bead dangle. This is the first bead dangle I've ever made in my life. And I'm quite happy with it. It's got moonstone and a glass bead over here, and I'm very excited and almost addicted already at making bead jewelry. So there we go, that's our little cover. So we open that up. Let me take this off quickly. It's just on a bulb pin like that, so just put that aside and then undo the beautiful ribbon which I have attached to the cover. We'll just take off these. These are loose. You could stick those down. All right, so what I've done here is I've just used one of my large eyelets, and I have put that into the flap of the cover here and then just threaded through my ribbon like that. So that's what I've done, and now you can get a better picture of the front of that page. You can see I've sewn it in with pamphlet stitch there, and this is the back of that page. Okay, so that's what I've done there. All right, so let's just go and have a look inside here. Right, so I've put one of the little pockets from the kit in there, made a little fabric flower there, used one of my heart mother of pearl buttons to sew in the middle. Lots of die cuts in here. You know I love my die cuts. And this is a butterfly from the Shabby Purple kit as well. This is just a little tag that I've made using some cotton fabric which I've tea dyed, and some sari ribbon, and scraps and some bits and pieces from the kit. So all the different pieces from the kit there. And then I've just put in a card which I've backed onto tea stained paper, all from the kit. This is one of the little tags there. I've just backed that onto card, recycled packaging card, and stitched around the edge there. Okay, so you can see the inside page is another one of the pages from the kit. And I've just layered up that pocket that comes within the kit as well. So that just all fits together. So sorry about the noise. It is the school holidays. Well, for the last day, I think. And the kids are all in the park. You know, just when I want to film. Okay, so that's that side. On the side, I've got a little pocket that I've altered an envelope. Put on a word, layered up some more of those Tim Holtz die cuts, and I've just taken some of those tags from the kit, used various pieces of fabric. These are Liberty of London, I think, and there's another one. That one's got seam binding on it there. So I've just put them onto recycled card again, all of them, and this is some embroidery thread and that's some linen thread. So that all goes together in there and goes back into this little pocket over there. So that's what we've got there, and these images are really beautiful. I love the purple. Okay, on the other side, this one needs to just come a little bit more upright. I've laid up a few bits there. This is some washi tape, beautiful images, butterflies flying all around, little paper ruffle there from one of the scraps. Here I've made a faux window, and there's an acetate behind that. I've just cut out a heart shape, stuck a butterfly behind it, and again use some paper. This paper behind here I think comes from a different one of the chapter 1 kits. It's very like an embroidery type pattern, and I think it comes from the Fussy Cut embroidery kit. So I'll put that up in the box there. And inside here we have one of the journal cards, which I've just put a tab on and stitched around. Put it onto card. Beautiful image there, love the irises. So that goes into there. And then on the side I've used one of the labels from the kit, stamped on it with my purple ink, laid up some more of the piece of a page here, just a green die cut there, and then another little flap pocket here. We've got some more layering of those Tim Holtz die cuts. I cut them out of scraps of paper, and I love this washi tape, sort of just went with it. Some lace, and we've got a little pocket hiding in here as well with one of the journal cards. Well, this is a scrap of paper I made into a little journal card and backed it onto recycled packaging there. So that just goes in there. On the other side here I've fussy cut this out from a scrap that was left over from one of the pages, and I've stuck it onto the back of this card, put some of that Liberty of London beautiful fabric which I've ruffled and stuck behind there. So that's what I've done there. Love this. I do love irises, so that's a beautiful image there. Just love that. This one has a fold flap over here. Quite a lot going on in this bit, and this is probably my favorite and the middle of this little folio. I've used my Nesso Yarn order arrived from after a few weeks back, and I ordered quite a few pieces, and I don't know if you know Nesso Yarn. Carol from Oak House Journals got me into this, but it has the most beautiful fibers all together, of which I've unwound them as suggested by Carol, which is quite right, and you can use them individually or together, and they are absolutely stunning. You get all sorts in there. So I'll put the link to Nesso Yarns and you can go and have a look, but just look at that. Right, so this is a little tuck spot here. Again, one of the pages, love those. Absolutely love those. So I've just put together like a little bundle thing here with the Nesso Yarn. That's one of those trim pieces. I got that from Gina from the Firefly Studio. I think she got that from Hobby Lobby, but I also got some from Australia from the lovely Jody. Thank you, Jody. She gave me a piece as well, and different colors. So I'm not sure where Jody got it from, but maybe she can leave that in the comments for all of you in Australia. So what I've done here is I'm going to just slide it out so I don't have to tie a bow on camera. I've taken one of the journal cards, I've put on one of the stamps, and you get quite a lot of stamps in that kit. So I've made it into like a postcard and just stamped on there like that. So that was what I did there. And then over here I took a scrap of paper, made another tag, because I used all the tags in the kit in here, put on some washi tape, look at the little bee, and just put on some binding over there. And then I've taken two of the pockets, layered them up a bit. I love that image. A label from the kit which I've stamped on, and a scrap from the kit as well. I've taken two of the pockets and I stuck them together so that there's you can see, so that they are back to back, and I've just slid that inside, and then I have just slid that inside that. Okay, so that's what I've done there. Love this fiber here, beautiful with the gold, it looks beautiful. So what I've done there is we just slide that back into that tuck spot. Then I have got these two little pockets over here. These are slid down, and I've taken the little cards. These come with the kit. I think I've enlarged these slightly, I might have. Well, not much really. So I've used that. So that goes in there. And then I've taken a piece of paper here and made it continuous when I glued those on. So that's another little card from the kit as well. Oh, I've got a bit of a shadow there. Okay, so that goes into that one. And then on the back of these, I fussy cut out an iris image from one of my botanical books. I've stuck on a butterfly from the kit. This is paper from the kit, and I love this paper. So I've just put that image on there, and then I've cut through it to make it continuous, as you can see. So if you had it like that, you would think it's all one. So that's what I did there. Now this is just that Tim Holtz little slot die, which I love using, together with some of the Tim Holtz layered up die cuts. I've used a lot of scraps from these pieces. Here is that one. This is just some green I had, and this one is one of the other pieces of the papers that I cut off. This is another one of the pages from the Shabby Pink Floral Kit. And I love that. It looks like tea stained doily. And then I've miniaturized all the cards. So I printed 2 to a page, and I put in all these little bits in there. So I've got the stamps. I love that one. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just 2 to a page. Then where I cut the heart out at the front and put the butterfly in, I've just put that, which was part of the ephemera pages, and put that on there and use that as a little ephemera piece as well. Lots of the stamps that are all part of the kit, and the only tag I made was this really small one with little tiny scraps, and I've just put on some sari ribbon there. So beautiful. This is a beautiful stamp. Look at that. So really lovely. This is a gorgeous kit. Right, and then I've got another journal card which comes with a kit. This is like the smaller version of the whole front cover and back cover. Beautiful. So that goes in there like that. And then on this side, I've made a tuck spot here, laid up again with those Tim Holtz die cuts. I did have a field day with the offcuts and made loads of these to use. And then you get 2 of these little seed packets that come with the kit as well. Isn't that a beautiful page? So here I've got one of the seed packets, and this is one of the cards, all part of the kit. So that just goes in there. And then this tiny little larkspur lilac one, beautiful, also has a little card in as well. All right, so lots to use in here, and I printed the kit out once and I used everything. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that. I did print out little extras, as I said, making the small little bits to go in here, and scraps from various pieces that I had cut off for the pages. So it was all well used. Now, this is the other side of my little pocket. Put in 2 tags here, which come from the kit. Just put some fabric onto the top of those. This is the rest of that piece from the Nesso Yarn, which I love, and back those onto recycled packaging. So those go in there like that. And then what I did over here was I've made a paper clip. You can see both sides of it. I've used the label and one of the little bits of ephemera and layered up some scraps on that side. And then on this side I've made 2 banners. These are just from scraps that I've cut myself. put on some cheesecloth and one of the little butterflies just to give it a little bit more dimension. You could the rest of the page goes on further along. So that's what I've done there. All right, so really love that. And then this, I just love this as it was, and I didn't want to do anything to it. I thought I'd just like a bit of neutral because there was a lot of color in there. So I just love that. And then this is just the last journal card that's in the kit that I've put in there. And that just goes in like that. So that is this little folio. We just tuck those all in so they don't get bent. And then we just tuck that around. And I will sort out the bow a little later. All right, ladies, so thank you so much for spending time with me today and following along and having a look at this little flip out of my Shabby Purple little folio. I hope you've enjoyed it. This can be used for Christmas as well. So many themes. But I hope that you have thoroughly enjoyed watching this little one, and hopefully you give it a go as well. So let me know what you think, and I hope to see you guys all very soon in the next video. So bye-bye.